Okay, okay. I'm listening to these people right here. They're perps. Um, Earlier, I showed the hallways and how things are. The feeling. Earlier, I was talking to these people, and they were like, "Oh, we're just going. We watch you abuse. We watch you being abused with torture." They're trying to change things around. The reason why they're making noise campaign because I'm gonna show how they analyze. Okay, these people know that I know they're a bunch of pedophiles, right? I know the technology they're using is the technology DARPA is developing and improving, of course, continuously improve. So I know these people work for these entities that experiment these weapons, even on kids, on women. I know what they do. They torture children sexually. These people are nasty as fuck, and they experiment. I'm sorry for the language. It just came out of it. They make me say things that I don't want to say. I don't want to curse in on my YouTube videos, but they are very disturbing and they torture children. They hurt children and women, and they are the cowards of the earth. I rather get. They keep saying you're gonna get raped, and it's like, listen, if I have to live my life being raped and tortured and abused and tormented, or live the life that you live where you are supposed to block out reality, you're part of this program that does so much nasty things to people, even babies. And on top of that, I'm so thankful for BuzzFeed because they talk about they exposed me. No, they were exposed in the sense that BuzzFeed show how much issue of pedophilia they have in this issue in these agencies. I mean, across all like intelligence community, there's a bunch of pedophiles. I mean, from program manager at DARPA, downloading child porn on the government devices, as somebody in the hallway like black girls, so they can do the pedophilia things. This is DARPA weaponry that they can manipulate you to think in these pedophilia ways, which is a tactic they've been doing so many times to others. Almost all target individuals have been dealing with this. So you got to see how they try to force you to accept this. Now they know I see them for the pedophiles that they are. They know that. They know I see. There's no like. Of, this is magical. It's almost God give me like a gift showing. Listen, do you think? Do you know who these people are? Look, look how much pedophilia they have going on. Do you think these people, even in DARPA, this weapon that they're using, this yes, direct energy, yes, that program manager, not even just a regular person there. So it's over and over validation that these people have these things with pedophilia. Not only they applied it to break people down, but they also have issues with pedophiles in these agencies, way bigger than these people. Actually, these people are just the bottom feeders. They just deploy what is happening, but the people really orchestrating and are the architectures of this technology and this program are filled with pedophiles. So when they do these things and they manipulate, right, and they're like, "Oh, lie to yourself," and they use these childlike people. That's I don't think it helps. Like it doesn't help the because you look at them, it's like, okay, you're the one. I know. Oh, you top agent. You don't sound like a child. Are doing this retardation of manipulation and changing you. They this way. I talked about this squirrel. There's this kid, I don't know, this little teenage kid, barely maybe 14 or something. They are trying to make me look at her in a sexual way. They try to make she looks like a squirrel, like a kid. In my head, they have tried everything they've tried. They've done everything to make me look at her in a sexual way. To force me to have this perception of this kid in a sexual way. This little I don't want to insult her, would do nothing to me. It would do nothing to me. But they are you are paid while they're working for entities filled with pedophiles. You know what they try to compare it to now? And they try to make me do something in my mouth so they can do their match. But they they're doing it. They're making me try to look at her the way I look at this. Like they try to create those two, like converge those two people. Obviously, this woman is a fake woman, right? And I'm not, I don't have to. I don't want to be graphic and anything like that. But they try to they can create perceptions, right? They create these perceptions where they can almost make you start think seeing this little squirrel looking kid, right? It's like 14 years old or something like that, and try to make me look at her this way. Now I'm a man, and of course I'm gonna look at this woman as somebody who looks well, who looks good. Now imagine applying this the way you perceive this kid, this young woman into a kid, and in your brain try to create this thing, and you have people perps all around that are supposed to make you subscribe to. Oh, that's you, that's you. Oh, we proved it. Look at us, we proved it. Listen to the noise campaign. There are trash and bottom feeders. That's their job. This is what they did. This is what they do in their paradise. Trash. This is how these pedophiles want you to subscribe to these things. This is the life they chose, forcing me to look at kids in the way I would look at a woman like that. Try to create perception of that nature. It's so nasty. This is just. I'm thankful that at least this kid, this squirrel is definitely like a kid. It look like a little, but the way they've worked and created, and the way they've tried to make me look at her legs and try to tiny little things, squirrels who do nothing to me organically, but now my brain they've been working to make me see kids in this sexual way, this disgusting way. And I embarrassed this kid. If I would have taken, I wish I should have taken a picture of her and just showed. Look who they try to make me look at and compare it to this person. And I embarrassed them. So can you imagine you having anything resembling this person? They have no shame. And this trash that earlier said, open the door, say something, you'll fall, and they slam back the door. This is the life that these people live. I know my life is tormenting and nonstop. But these people, this is the way they have to live life. Their happiness really derives from my pain. And I'm glad that this happened to them because they don't understand. You are dedicating your life in these nasty ways. Please continue. Do you think I would want them to go and live life, enjoy life, and enjoy experiences that are, that are great and positive? No, I want them to be this on the spectrum, this cowardly. To all my target individuals, stay strong. They keep telling me I'm going to get knocked out, I'm going to torture. Okay, you live this life, humiliating life, and you'll see what happens when the time comes for you. You okay? And I don't, I'm not even trying to scare them. But please don't be scared. I'm not. That's not. I just want you to see yourself for what you are. If you like, I want you to know that that's the reality. As you try to escape from your manipulation and your nonsensicalness, before that they were doing this to the little boy I showed that earlier. They were trying to make me imagine this kid, this baby. It's disgusting. But that's what they do. They sold to pedophiles. Every time they say our pedophile, now it's like very awkward actually. Very, very awkward in so many levels. So to all my target individuals, as much as they try to manipulate you and disorient you and make you subscribe to these personas, stay strong and know that justice will be done.